Good afternoon, all. Thank you for joining us this good Sunday afternoon, 26th of April, 2020. We continue with the wonderful celebrations. Today is the man of the hour's birthday, Mr. Leslie Williams. So I ask you to join me in wishing him happy birthday. So happy birthday to you, Mr. Williams. And thank you for the national sacrifice that you are making on your birthday. So first it was the CMO, then we had the medical chief of staff, and then we had Henry yesterday, and now you. Anybody else? So we can at least let the general public know. So April has been a good month for us. 311, your update for telephone calls for the past 24 hours, 311, a total of 26 calls. There were 26 calls on St. Kitts and 0 on Nevis. The St. Kitts emergency calls, 911, there were a total of 66 calls. EMS would have processed 3 calls, police 50, fire and rescue services 2 calls. So a total of 121 emergency calls would have been processed for the period of the last 24 hours. The NEOC, separate and apart, would have processed a total of 16 calls, 5 health-related, 8 persons seeking permission to move during the curfew hours, 1 person seeking general information, 1 utility-related, and 1 for general assistance. The EOC on Nevis would have processed a total of 15 calls, which are 15 calls with persons seeking assistance to move during the curfew hours and also law enforcement related. Earlier today, persons would have heard in the East Bastia area and by extension, probably in the Central Bastia area, would have heard a loud horn. I received some information from the general manager of SOL, Mr. Avery Muscal, and he stated the vessel completed a routine discharge of fuel supplied by PVD for Skellet, which passes through SOL's terminal en route to Skellet. After completing the discharge, the ship's horn malfunctioned, which sounded and alerted residents in the area. The ship's captain has confirmed the malfunction has been rectified and the source of disturbance has been eliminated. Sorry for the inconvenience this has caused. Again, I want to assure the general public it was not a horn for any tsunami or otherwise. I am informed that a lot of the phone calls that was received at the NEOC and 911 would have been persons seeking information as to what is happening. So let us keep on praying that we don't have to face any more challenges that we are facing right now. The COVID-19 Compliant Task Force will continue with its evaluation tomorrow, 27th April. So they got to rest on Saturday and Sunday, and this upcoming week for all businesses and enterprises, they will be evaluating, they will continue with the educational process in preparation for enforcement in the next following week. So again, I'm asking all business places and enterprises to conform themselves with the regulations. If you're having any challenges, feel free to call the NEOC and seek to speak with Sergeant Sophia Henry or speak with the head of that task force, Miss Marceline Hughes. I'm encouraging all, or you can call myself. Please do your best to conform with the law. The quarantine task force, I was informed that they would have carried out some activities yesterday. Persons in quarantine and isolation, we ask you to comply with these protocols. I want to thank Auntie May of Canary for, again, providing us with nutritious local juices for the NEOC. I had a nice glass of your guava drink, one of my favorites, and I can tell you, I went for seconds and seconds and seconds. So thank you again. And finally, I want to remind persons that the 311 hotlines are for health-related matters. We are working to address getting you another toll-free number that will be related to any other general matters. Please support us in using 311 for all health-related matters. I also want to commend the members of Cabinet, in particular the Honorable Prime Minister, the Attorney General, and the Minister with responsibility for the Ministry for Education, the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, for the assiduous and continuous work that they are doing in attempting to expedite the process of repatriating our students soonest. It's very welcoming, and it's moving along positively, and I look forward to having some deliverables very soon. So to all of our students who are overseas, you too are in our prayers, you too are in our preparedness and response measures. Again, I want to wish Mr. Lesroy Williams a hearty happy birthday, and I want him to enjoy his day tremendously. Thank you, everyone, and we look forward to your questions.